What's up, guys? I'm Matt. The channel is Dollar Box Bangers, and today I'm going to do a daily eBay sales video, and I'm also going to incorporate some sales from Whatnot from last night. I've been doing Whatnot for the last week. I started about 7 days ago. I believe I've ran 4 or 5 streams, so I want to go over the sales from yesterday for Whatnot, and then later in this video I want to show you some analytics, go over sales, talk about what's gone well, what hasn't gone well, what I need to do to improve as far as Whatnot goes. So I just kind of want to touch base on that. But right now we'll start with daily eBay sales. So first up is an Akil Baddoo rookie autograph that sold for $2.50. Herbert sold for $3 even, and Julio Rodriguez Chrome rookie in a 10 sold for $60 plus the buyer paid for shipping on that, which was nice. But just want to point these out. You can pick these up for like $3 or $4 on eBay, and right now you can grade them for I think $16. So you're gonna have about $20 into it, but to sell it for 60 if it gems up is a pretty low risk type of card that you can go after. So I really like flipping this card right now. So anyway, 3 sales on eBay. After doing all the math, came out to a daily profit of $38.54. Obviously a huge portion of that was from the slab sale, but I did take into consideration the cost of grading. We're down to 15, not 20 for this card, and then there's the other fees added up. So $38.54 profit for the day on eBay, so not too bad. And then I'm just gonna kind of go over some sales. So this guy paid $7 for the cards that I'm about to show you. He bought a Austin Riley bat helmet relic, Acuna pinstripes, Edward Cabrera rookie auto, and a Acuna insert. So got all that for $7. And remember, these guys, they do pay for shipping on these. It's $4 shipping. And this guy bought some Ray Waves VRs, Tyler Black, which is a nice one. I forget, he paid $8 for everything you're about to see. TJ White first, Cal Conley first, McCants, and then a little nice Mojo Michael Harris rookie. This guy bought a couple autos. He was a Cleveland Guardians fan. Looks like he paid about $4 a piece. $12 spent for 4 first Bowman autos. Not bad. And this guy picked up a little Cardinals lot for $2. Harrison Bader purple and a Nolan Arenado sky blue to $4.99. So didn't take the time to like try and figure out profit on that. Just kind of wanted to show you what a normal day of Whatnot selling looks like for me. That was $29 in sales on Whatnot. That was last night. And I want to, again, I'm going to go over the analytics, and that part will be coming up right now. Thanks. Hey guys, so this is a look at the analytics portion of the Whatnot seller hub. So as you can see, it looks like my first live stream was on the 16th. I don't think it says how long it was. I wish it did, but then it looks like I did another one on the 18th. Order count. Okay, so I guess over here to the left tells you how many orders I sent out in that stream. Then I did another one on the 19th, or I'm sorry, the 20th, the 21st, and then it looks like that I had, I don't know why it's not showing last night's. I did one last night where I sold like $23 worth. Let's see if we can find some money. All right, so this is, all right, let's look at sales. So far in a week on Whatnot, I've done $424 in sales, which I'm incredibly happy with. I mean, that's awesome. Let's see. So average order value. So it looks like 1368. So I have sold some slabs, which helps obviously drive that number up. But the big thing that I'm trying to do is sell a lot of these low end singles that are basically just dead stock in my eBay store, stuff that I can't sell on eBay for whatever reason. Maybe my price is too high. Maybe the player's irrelevant now. Maybe it's a bad title. I don't know. But I have been able to sell some of these cards that I can't move on eBay. And that's my big goal for Whatnot. I mean, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, is sell these low end cards. Because really that's what I like to buy. I love going to shows, buying low end value box collections. From what in my experience, those are the least risky of anything that I've bought since I've been in the hobby. I don't have the stones to flip $1,000 slabs, to try and make 10%. That's not for me. I love buying 250 cards for $100 and trying to grind out, $150 profit on it. That's what I enjoy, and it looks like Whatnot is going to help me do that. And as you can see right up here, it looks like my max viewers in any stream has been 10, which is good. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to keep people's interest. So far, I've had 14 followers in a week, which I'm happy with that. Let's see what else it says. Shares, no shares. So it looks like I've had 4 lives. I'm not sure why it's not showing the one from last night. I think that number is actually 5. Maybe it takes a day. Okay, here we go. So this is kind of cool. 5 hours and 7 minutes streamed time. So you could do the math if we wanted to look at 424. Obviously, that's not all profit. I'm not real familiar with uh, Whatnot fees, how much they take out of that. But I mean, you could do some pretty easy math and kind of break it down by, dollar per hour if you really wanted to. So that's kind of a quick look at this. Let's look at orders. So I've sold quite a few stuff, quite a few things so far. So pretty pumped about that. This is sort of interesting. Like I've only been paid out through what I've sold on 2/6. So that I did do one live stream early on, took a break because I was having issues with my label format. No matter what I did, I could not get the label to take up to format correctly. And my wife, who's much smarter than me, went back and forth with Whatnot, their seller support or customer service, whatever you want to call it, and they finally were able to get it formatted right on their end. So I will say that dealing with their customer support so far has been solid. They helped fix an issue there. But still all of these, I think most of this has probably been delivered by now, or getting delivered very soon. I think it takes about a week after they're delivered to get paid out. I'm not real sure. So if we want to look at like payouts and ledgers, so my payouts, we saw earlier that I've done what $454 in sales since I've started doing this, and I only have $56 in my balance. So there's still a lot of outstanding uh, dollars that need to be paid to me. So that part is kind of frustrating. I hope maybe once I uh, you know garner more feedback or become a higher rated seller, if that's even a thing, that the payouts will get issued sooner. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm hoping that at some point the payouts will be next same day or next day, similar to eBay once you've reached a certain status. So anyway, that's just kind of a quick look and a quick overview of how Whatnot has gone so far. So that's the analytics side. I do want to say, so overall, it's been a lot of fun. First and foremost, I've enjoyed doing this. I'm lucky that I do have time during the day, and I've had the most success running like late morning, midday shows. I did try a late night show, I think on last Friday, around 8 o'clock at night, and I got very few sales, very few people who stayed, like concurrent viewers. And I'm guessing that's because Friday night there's probably a lot of people selling. So the competition is much more so than maybe like 10 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. And I'm thinking that maybe that's why I've done better sales wise on the early morning, mid afternoon type shows. So that's one thing that I've learned. It's very hard to keep people in your stream. It's very hard to get them to engage. I have a I have a thing that you can see when my camera is set up that says, hey, please put player or team in the chat so I can look for you, right? And it's hard to get people to put in the chat what they want. So that part is sort of frustrating. But overall, it's been great. I mean, I've moved a bunch of stuff like that I mentioned earlier. What I consider to be dead stock, things that have been on my eBay store for a year or more that has garnered very little interest is now moving this way. And yeah, I'm selling it cheap, but hey, you know, so be it. I'm fine with that as long as we're keeping the money moving, so to speak. I watch some guys that talk about a quick nickel as opposed to a long dime, and I'm subscribing to that train of thought. So that part of it's been fun. Um, it's it's kind of weird, it's sort of like a community. I mean, some guys do want to just sit in there and talk baseball, which I'm totally fine with. I love that, getting to talk baseball with these random guys, and it's kind of cool because you there are a lot of smart people coming to there that are looking for certain prospects that maybe I'm not familiar with, that I don't know anything about, and it's kind of neat to see who other people are interested in, because then you can kind of do some research and, oh man, then maybe this guy is a sneaky prospect, and so that part of it's been fun. Overall, haven't had any issues yet. I'm not sure what that's going to look like if issues pop up, as far as how I'm going to get taken care of by whatnot, or what's going to go into resolving any issues. Knock on wood, there won't be many, but inevitably, if I do this long enough, something's going to pop up. So curious to see how that process looks, because I still don't know a whole lot about this. Going into this completely blind, just winging it from the jump. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Kind of a look at my first week as a whatnot seller overall. I think it's been a success, and getting more subscribers by the day, trying to go live at least every other day. So if you guys are interested and wanna give me a follow on whatnot, it's just Dollar Box Bangers. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. See ya.